Yeah, yo. As a lot of y'all may not know, I'm very introverted, and it started from like being young as a kid. So like I basically like stayed in the house a lot. Homebody, computers, like video games, TV, and going to the library and stuff like that. So I was reading books, magazines. So I was more creating. So I was more like into like my own thing, like myself. Not a lot of friends and stuff like that. So like that's where that stemmed from. But like throughout life, it was like it sort of made me like an ambivert, like being like an artist and working amongst like certain jobs and stuff like that. It sort of made me ambiverted because you gotta be able to communicate if you want to get things in life. So that's one thing you may not know. Yeah, man, like I went to 2 colleges and graduated, by the grace of God, you know what I mean? So like I went to Queensboro Community College, 2003 to 2006, and then to Lehman College, 2006 to 2010. So like QCC was like a 2-year school, so I got like an associate's degree in music production. Then Lehman was 4 years, so that's like a bachelor. You know what I mean? So like I got like that was in music. So like I studied like a lot of things there. Like it wasn't just production. It was music theory, performance, instrumental stuff, and all of that. So it was just a good experience. Like that was some of the most fun times in my life, man. Like it was like I felt so free. Like everybody on the campus was cool and stuff like that. So you know what I mean? So that's another thing. Yup, I work 2 jobs. I work currently as a paraprofessional with the DOE, and then so I'm working with like kids and stuff. Like a lot of kids come from like messed up home situations, like autistic kids. So like it has its moments. Like I always liked school as a kid, so like I can't complain. You know what I mean? So like it's better than not having nothing. You know what I mean? So like especially as a black man from the hood. So like the second job is like I'm working with as a administrative assistant at Lehman College. So that's like both of them are like part-time, you know what I mean? So like, it's very flexible, which I like, so I can still do things with them. So yup, there you have it. Yeah, man, like I had like any other black kid from the inner city, hood. Like I had Hoop Dreamz back in the 90s. I wanted to be Michael Jordan, Allen Iverson, all these guys, and I was pretty nice too, man. Like I had I had all of the trading cards. Like this was back in the 90s. I had all the trading cards. I would like write the stats for the, I would make my own stats and play my own games, pretend I was certain players, share it with my friends at school, work at the grocery store to get like basketball cards and shit like that, you know what I mean? So like it was the best times of my life, man. I was so into it, you know what I mean? And then I had and then I was playing too, so I was pretty good. I was nice, man. Like I was holding my own against like the high school team, like I was pretty good, man. Like I would say my game was like currently like I would say a player like Kyrie Irving type shit, So but of course it deflated because I didn't have the right type of guidance or the right type of system put in place, and like so I never was on an actual team and play organized ball, so that wasn't gonna be a reality.
You wanna show us any moves? Wanna show any moves? Like hand moves?
So yeah, this is just something right here, like little, like just coming down the court, spin on you, get to the hole, like that type of stuff, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's just a little taste of what I had. Okay. And I like playing D too. As many of y'all might not believe it, but like I mostly stayed to myself, and as I said, it came from like the introversion as like a child. So like people knew who I was. Like I was one of the guys that I was cool with everybody. I jumped from like group to group. I really didn't have an identity then. you know how that goes, man. So like it was like one of those, like but I mostly, you will always catch me if I wasn't with my core group of friends. You will always catch me, like, you know, in the library or in the studio making beats, and, or like just to myself, like writing rhymes and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, like I'm not like. Everybody thinks that. Everybody thinks that I'm like blood or cuz they say are like gang banging or throwing up sets. I would say this like it was moments and opportunities that happened, you know, that I was offered. You know, I'm not gonna get into that, but like it was moments that happened, you know, being around certain, like, you know, friends and shit that was in that type of lifestyle. So like you take on some of their traits and stuff, so like I know how it goes, you know what I'm saying? So like it's kind of like you know, it's just one, like, you know, I'm not gonna get into all that, but like I'm not into that. I'm too independent for a gang. Like I like doing my own thing, so I can't have somebody telling me what to do and saying, oh yo, you gotta do this. Nah, I'm good. Yeah, like I'm a mama's boy, man. Like I love her to death. You know, we have a pretty good relationship. I mean, it's times where things were a little rocky at times. You know, question some of the stuff that she had did. You know, certain decision makings and stuff like that. But other than that, she raised me to be a good son and stuff like that, to be a good man and things like that. So, you know, she's a strong woman. So I get a lot of my strength from her. You know, so you know. It started as a kid, and it just like you know, as I got older, it just got like a lot more, it just escalated, you know what I mean? So like I like women's legs and like feet and stuff like that, exposed, you know, like, so it's sexy to me, you know. Of course I like ass and all that other stuff. It depends on the type of chick too, but I like that type of stuff. I know how to read sheet music, like in like all of the clefs, like, so it's the treble clef, the bass clef, the K clef. So like for me, like I always use the treble clef, you know what I'm saying? That's like one of the more common clefs, you know what I mean? So like, I learned that at in middle school. Yeah, I played the trumpet throughout. I would say I started. I learned that in middle school to 6th grade, and I kept getting better until like college, Lehman College in 2010, before I graduated. After I graduated, I kind of lost track with that because I really wasn't around that type of environment where you were, you know, around a band, like-minded people, where, you know, doing gigs and practicing. So I just eventually just like stopped fucking with it. But like I still know how to do it. Like of course that never leaves you. Like I know like the mechanics of it, the scales and all of that, like, you know, C scale, C, D, E, F, G, A, you know, the fingerings and all that. Like I know how to do all that, but it's just a matter of putting in that time. I don't think I will ever get that back because it's not providing me any income. It will, if anything, it'll be more like a hobby or a side thing, just to fuck around with it, you know? So there you have it. That's 10 things you may not know about Ras X. So now you know. 1.
Ras X Productions.